I just went and met one of the most lovely elderly ladies ever. Me and Cruz were out at the shops, and as I was getting back into the car, he was stimming and making noise, and she turned around and she said, "Oh, somebody doesn't sound very happy." And I was like, it's mad that you say that, because that's actually one of his happy sounds. Like, the noise that he's making, he's actually happy. And she was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "He's non-verbal." And she's like, "What, so we can't talk at all?" And I says, "No." "Are you out of that seat already, boy?" I says, "No, he can't talk yet, unfortunately." I says, "He's got a condition called Fragile X syndrome." And she was like, "What's that?" So I was explaining it to her, and she was actually kind of shocked. She was like, "Does that mean that he'll never be able to speak?" And I was like, "I don't know." I said, "We don't know." I says, "Fingers crossed that he'll be able to, but there are other children, other people with Fragile X syndrome that are adults and unable to speak still." I says, "So it just depends." I says, "But we'll keep practicing, we'll hopefully get him there." And she was like, "Oh, and we think we have it bad as well." She was like, "And there's always somebody out there that's got things a little bit more challenging." It actually kind of hurt my heart, but not in a bad way, just in a realisation that I just make, like, this is my normal, Cruz is my normal, that you actually forget that it's not necessarily normal, it's just our normal, but people don't necessarily realise. So to somebody else, what is my day-to-day life, somebody else looks at it and it's like, "Oh, that's strange, like that's a big thing," whereas to me it's just our normal, you just live with it. But it was so nice, because I find that the older generation can be a little bit more challenging to make the mind shift of things like this and conditions like this, and be more aware of these certain things, rather than it just be frowned upon or looked upon or scowled upon. And she was very open-minded, she was very willing to listen. I loved it. I love getting asked questions, because it's just another person that I can then teach about my boy and about other people's children that are in similar positions as well. So yeah, what a lovely, lovely lady. She was lovely. And yeah, it's just madness. My reality, the realisation of my reality is my normal, but not necessarily normal to anybody else. Crazy when you think about that. We're going.